Over the period of past 4 months, I've been trying to study the top 100 TikTok sellers in UK, and I think I have understood the algorithm, like how this is going to work for new sellers. Someone who is looking to start their business from zero and they're looking to take their business to making £100,000 per year profit. So in this video, I want to expose it. I want to break it down for you like a step-by-step guide. This will be the video that you should watch before you start selling on a TikTok, or even if you are selling on a TikTok, you want to have a better understanding of algorithm. This video is going to be packed with full of value. So before any delay, let's get started. So first of all, let's break down this video into two different steps. Number one, I want to explain how the TikTok shop is different from every other platform out there, like eBay, Amazon, Shopify, Depop, Etsy. And the second thing that I want to talk about, numbers of different ways that you can start your TikTok business, because there is not only one way. And I have noticed that TikTok shop is not for everyone, but that doesn't mean it's not for anyone. It will all make sense in a minute once I will explain each and everything. So let's get started. My name is Zain Shah. I've been selling as an e-commerce seller from past 12 years. I'm a full-time seller. And if you are someone who is looking to start your business, you want to start from zero and you want to take to making £100,000 a year, you are on a right channel, because this is what I talk about on day-to-day basis. I started my business from nothing, and it came to the point where I got featured in a local national newspapers like Sun News, Lad Bible, Daily Mirror, of making £500,000 per year. So when it comes to e-commerce, I know what I'm talking about. After studying 100 top TikTok sellers in the UK, I have observed some patterns and similarities. So the first thing, what we need to understand is how TikTok platform is different from other platforms like eBay and Amazon. Whenever you are trying to sell something online, keep in mind, do not try to find the customer for your product. It will always work in a reverse order. So you always have to find the product for your customer. Now I want you to think about as a TikTok buyer. Like once you open up your mobile, you unlock the screen, you click on a TikTok app. Why do you go there? Like what's the first step that you are going to take? Obviously, you're not going to go on a TikTok shop. You're not going to search something on a TikTok shop. It simply doesn't work like that. This makes a whole lot of different shopping experience for a buyer when it comes to TikTok. But on the other hand, on Amazon, you need something, you open the app on Amazon, or probably you know there is a sale, there is Amazon Prime Days, all that kind of stuff as well. You open Amazon app, you look at different sales, and you also search the products that you are trying to sell as well. So that goes same for eBay. But on a TikTok shop, people normally consume TikTok for watching entertainment videos or educational content. They are not there for the purpose of buying something. That's not their always first purpose. That's not the reason they open the app. And TikTok have a lot of leverage over it. They actually use this in their own benefit. And if we understand that leverage, we can actually tap in what a lot of people aren't doing nowadays. So let me break down that for you. Now I want you to think about, if you list a product, you put a product for sale on eBay, you put a product for sale on Amazon, how are you going to promote that product? Normally we run sponsor ad within that platform. For example, on eBay, for example, on Amazon, we call it PPC. And then we sometimes don't even need to run those ads. If we are selling something on a really decent price and it's a good value for a customer will buy that without us having to run ads as well. But that's not the case for TikTok. It doesn't mean you have to spend a lot of money for a marketing, but the way you're gonna market your product on a TikTok, it is going to be completely different. But without marketing, as I said, your product can work on Amazon, your product can work on eBay, your product can work on Depop, your product can work on Vinted, but it is hard to get attention from a customer if you are selling your products on a TikTok. But how we are going to get that attention? Is it something that's going to cost us a lot of money? No, that's not the case, because this is where the TikTok have a lot of leverage. First of all, if you will create an account on TikTok, you will put a product for sale if you are a TikTok shop seller. the chances of getting visibility on that platform, you might get around a very little sale. When I say little, that doesn't mean you won't be able to make full-time income out of it. Obviously you can. But here I'm talking about like a house money. I'm talking about saving up for your deposit or buying a house on a cash or making £100,000 every single year. This is not going to happen without this if you don't do on the TikTok, which I'm going to explain it to you. So the number one thing which I have noticed among top 100 sellers in the UK, they are live on their account for 7 to 8 hours consistently because TikTok want to promote this live shopping experience. So they send a lot of traffic towards someone who is live on a platform. They are live, they are showcasing the product, they are interacting with the customers, they are showing the products on screen. If you notice by yourself as well, the kind of feed which comes in your algorithm, a lot of people, they are showcasing the product. And the second way the TikTok is going to promote your products is by creating organic videos about it. But you have to be creative. The kind of videos which get a lot of sales on the TikTok are not like somebody sitting down and they are saying, okay, I have this handbook, this is really good, buy this for $3.99, I give you free delivery. It is not going to work like that. Nobody goes on a TikTok to watch those type of video. You have to be creative about it. Like, let's say this notebook right here, I can write my goals and things to do today. So if I need to create a video, I wouldn't even mention the price. I will just put the book down and I will start writing my goals, and then I say how this diary is helping me to organize my day. So you have to be a bit creative about it, and then you can add your product on the screen where if somebody is interested in it, they can simply buy that product. So that's the way is creating an organic video if you want to sell your products on a TikTok. So live is the first one I have noticed. If you want to be like a top, like you want to make a crazy 100,000, 200,000 pound every single year, you will have to be prepared to go live on a camera. The second thing, you can obviously, if you don't want to go live, you will have to create loads of organic content. As I said, have to be creative, have to have some sort of idea. It shouldn't sound like a sales pitch. It shouldn't sound like you are trying to sell something to someone. It's up to them to decide, because if they will realize like you are trying to sell something and they're watching some sort of ad, they're just going to scroll away. And you know how easy it is to just simply swipe up and go to the next video on a TikTok. By all means, having said that, going live is not 100% compulsory, and also creating videos are not 100% compulsory. There are a lot of sales that you're gonna get without having to create videos and without having to go live, but that is not going to be a lot of sales. So you have to be prepared how much money you want to make. If you're not prepared to go live, and if you're not prepared to create the videos about the TikTok, like the products that you are selling, and post those videos like 1, 2, 3 videos every single day, I wouldn't recommend this platform for somebody who is just starting out the business. Obviously, I will talk about how much it's going to cost and what are the different business models. There might be something for you in it, but at the end, if you are someone who is only going to rely on a TikTok shop, it's not going to be enough without having to go live or without having to create a content around it. Obviously, there are different options without having to make videos, but those are not going to be much rewarding. You might make a full-time income 2, 3, 4,000, but it's not going to be crazy house money, as I said before. The second thing that I want to talk about is about 3 different ways which are working really well on a TikTok shop, and what you need to do in order for you to sell those products and in order for you to become a successful business where you will make over £100,000 every single year. So the first business model and the most famous business model is going to be you buy your products either from China or a UK based supplier. You just simply list those products on a TikTok shop, you go live, you create a video, you do everything you can, and this is going to be the most successful business model. You can literally blow up. The thing about TikTok, you never know which video of you is going to hit millions. If you hit a video and that video is getting a lot of views, it is getting a lot of sales as well. So there is a lot of opportunity in this business model. If you want to get started with this business model, obviously you will have to have a budget where you can buy those physical products as well. But I realize if you are somebody who is just starting a business, minimum £500 to £1,000 is going to be the ideal budget for you. You bring those products to you, you can keep some of them them with you or send rest of them to a TikTok fulfillment center, they can do the fulfillment, but you have to keep some products with you where you can showcase the products, like going live, interacting with the customer. This is the most famous model. The second business model is also creating heck a lot of money. Like people are making 30, 40, 50,000 pounds every single month from it as well. It's going to be becoming a TikTok affiliate. The way the TikTok affiliate is going to work, you will have your TikTok shop, but you wouldn't sell your own products. What you will do instead of that, you will try to grow your account. You will try to grow the account where you will have a decent following, and then a lot of brands will reach out to you. They want you to add their products into your TikTok shop, and they will send you the samples as well, where you can go live, showcase the sample, just like the George Keyword is doing, and he's making a lot of money out of it as well. So this is purely based on a commission. But what you need to understand right here, in order for you to make this business successful, you do have to have a lot of following. But the thing about TikTok, you never know which video is going to hit. You might make your first video about something, you don't might have to show your face or maybe not even record a voice or anything. You might create just a random video, and that video will become viral and you get a lot of following out of it as well. And then even if you don't have a lot of following, the only trouble that you're going to have, that you will have to reach out the brand. The brands will not reach out to you and send you the free sample. If you have a less following, maybe 1,000-2,000, you probably will be able to reach out the brand, and yet you will ask them to send you the sample, because having a sample is very important, which you can showcase once you go live or you want to create a video about it. But if you just sit down, if I want to sell this diary, I don't have obviously diary with me, I can't showcase people, I can't really talk about it as well. So having that samples with you once you're going to become a TikTok affiliate are going to play really important role as well. And the third thing that a lot of people are doing, and this is very clever, it's little bit operating in the TikTok gray area. They're doing drop shipping on TikTok. The way the drop shipping is working on a TikTok, they are using a platform like eBay where the products are really cheap, and the tracking number that you will get from eBay is going to be Avery, Royal Mail, these kind of tracking number, and they're providing that tracking number over to TikTok shop. They are doing drop shipping without having to buy inventory upfront as well. So they're sourcing their product from eBay or other platform like Etsy. I have seen a lot of people, they are not using Amazon because of the tracking number issues, but they are using eBay, and they are simply drop shipping on a TikTok shop, and they are making heck a lot of money. But in order for them to be successful as well, along with that, they are also creating videos about the products as well. The products even which they are drop shipping, they are creating videos about that product. So this is my breakdown of each and everything that you need to know before you start selling on a TikTok. If you have learned something, please like and subscribe, and watch this playlist where I will include the entire training, free training, how you can get started to sell on a TikTok shop.